Welcome back, my Jedi friends. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to improve your energy and change your world. Now, this has come because a couple of days ago, I launched what I thought was a fantastic offer and nobody signed up for it. So I believe that there was a mistake with something that I've communicated there, and I just really wanted to clarify it because I've gone to great lengths to make this the best deal that you'll ever get in your life. I promise you, for 10 people, this will be game changing and life changing at a fraction of the cost. I've put together a program that's worth well over £4,000 for 300. And I'm wondering why people haven't taken me off. And I've had some feedback on it. So I'm going to follow up on that. I'm going to follow up on that. So this video is for me to clarify things, to talk about energy, to give you some hints, to give you some tools right here, right now, to show you this works and to invite you to come and join me on a journey. So the first thing is that energy is a nuanced and complicated area. It's easy to do. It's a lifetime. It's a day to learn, or even less. You can learn it in a couple of minutes, but it's a lifetime to understand. And that's what I'm bringing you here. So most energy workshops, you go there for a day or a couple of days, you learn how to do the technique, and then you go off on your merry way and you have to find your own. That's usually the school of hard knocks, folks, because there's a lot about energy that you don't know. But let's talk about the good things. If you learn energy and you do it regularly, you will be able to change your mood and state like that. So all these down times that we have in life when bad things happen, I'm not going to say it's going to stop that from happening, but what it's done is massively reduce the time that you stay in that zone. These techniques have the potential to pretty much resuscitate you out of any negative state once you have these tools. And not only that, they enable you to make positive influence on the people that you love, on your pets, on anything that you love, anything, anyone that you love, you can energize and it has a positive influence. It's the ultimate win-win when you work with energy because when you're giving energy, you have to channel it, which means that you receive it as well. So this is the ultimate win-win formula. And for most people that learn energy, the biggest gap, and this is where I'm going to work on you very specifically, I'm going to help you to work on yourself, is to get you to believe that you're worth it. Now that sounds all very cheesy, doesn't it? All very cheesy, but the average empath would drop everything for their best friend, but they wouldn't do it for themselves. And here's some of the symptoms. Here's some of the symptoms, especially if you're a healer, if you don't learn the techniques that I teach you. I find that weight gain is very frequent with healers and empaths. And part of this is because when we work with energy, if you don't learn to offset the weight of the energy that we take on from others, if you don't learn to offset that, you end up taking it on. You take it on energetically, then that translates emotionally and that translates physically. Let me bring that alive to you. So, you have worked with somebody that you wanted to help. Could be a stranger, could be a friend. And they dump all their problems on you. At the end of it, they tell you that they feel fantastic, that you are brilliant, that you changed their world. And they're feeling energized, but you're feeling utterly drained. Now, this is energy healing, but that's not healing, that's transference. If you don't learn the skill set that I teach you, you'll feel drained at the end of these conversations. And what happens is that because you're feeling drained, you'll have less energy to motivate yourself to do activities. And when you're feeling like that, you're far more likely to go into a default habit of comfort eating, which is why a lot of healers are overweight. Because we're not just going to teach you, I'm not just going to teach you how to use energy. I'm going to teach you how to offset those symptoms, how to release all of that negative baggage so that you don't put on weight after it. So there's one compelling reason that I maybe didn't mention during my pitch. What my aim is to take you on a journey for 3 months where you get to work with energy on your own, and you'll have access to me on a WhatsApp group. So any questions that come up, you will have the opportunity to ask them as you go along. So I hit some bumpy roads on my journey, folks. It was probably the hardest part of learning energy is that some people will come to you and you'll do healing on them and they'll tell you it didn't work. This is very common. It didn't work. It didn't do anything. Well, working with energy, if you don't explain it to people properly, then it won't work because they won't know what to look for. So there's a couple of things about energy, working with energy. It's a bit like taking showers. Now, if you've lived in the wilderness for 10 years and you're probably a bit smelly, and suddenly you go and you have a shower, and it's like, oh God, that's game changing. But then if you don't shower after that and you start complaining that the shower doesn't work a few weeks down the line, that's on you, not on the shower. It's the same with energy. Some people go for one session or two sessions and say it didn't do anything for me. It's a bit like going for one or two showers and then complaining 6 months later that you're not smelling that great, so the showers didn't work. Energy is exactly the same, and I wish someone had explained this to me. Not only that, folks, when you start working with energy, it works on what you need. It gives you what you need, not what you want. Really important. Let me emphasize that again. It gives you what you need, not what you want. Now, sometimes what you need is what you want. Some people get what they want because it's what they need. But quite often, when we work with people energetically, they come with you with a big block, big energetic blockage. And quite frequently, energetic blockages come from a place of people not realizing that they're stuck in a toxic situation. And that energy works in their best interest by making things worse or making things bad enough that they're inspired to take action to get out of a toxic relationship or a toxic situation. And if you don't understand things like this and you give energy and people start saying, I'm feeling worse, you won't know what's hit you and you might lose your confidence. All of these things I've had to learn on the bumpy road along the line. And I'm here to take you, to hold your hand, to teach you how to use energy properly. And I'm inviting you to come on a 3 month course that is worth over, over £3,000, nearly 4,000. And I'm doing it for a fraction of the price. And the reason that I'm doing it is because this will be my first cohort. And I want a testimonial from you afterwards. Now, I did say that I need a video testimonial, and a couple of you came back and said, I don't really feel comfortable giving video testimonials. Okay, folks, I hear you. I hear you. You can write the testimonial down and I'll put your face to it if that's the issue. But if there's any questions or any issues that would stop you from taking up this offer, folks, contact me. Contact me. Some people have said, I want to do it in person. Fine, we'll charge 10 times more and I'll come and meet you face to face. If that's what you want right here, right now. But until we get to that point, if you want the version where you're not going to have to pay 10 times that much to get me to come to you personally to do it one to one or to do it in front of a group, then you want to join this online course. This is the best value I've ever offered on anything ever. I promise you. I absolutely promise you. You will never get more value than this. And once I've done the first 10 people, the price will never be the same again. And the reason is because I'd like some testimonials of this formula. Now, I've been running courses for decades, folks. But this is the most complete energy course package that I've put together for beginners to get in. Now, not just beginners, but people that have been doing energy work that maybe did a 1 day workshop but haven't had mentoring on the thing. Now, if you're overweight, that's a perfect symptom that you've been getting the wrong mentoring with it. If you're feeling low motivation, if your self-confidence is gone, these are the symptoms that this program is going to help you with. Going to build up your self-esteem, build up your self-confidence, help you to reduce the weight and to do it psychologically so that it can reflect energetically and physically. I'm going to put that jigsaw together and tell you exactly how that works. And the reason I know is because I've had to do it for myself as well, folks. and I am the testimonial of my own work. So, if you've got any questions, if you're in any way curious about learning energy properly and getting the bargain of a lifetime, then contact me, folks. I'm going to leave uh, the link to the page to tell you more about the course, and I'm going to leave my email in the about section on this video. Contact me, get in touch. Let's have a conversation. And I will change your life if you do this. That's guaranteed. I am so confident about that, that if you don't get at least 10 times the value of doing this 3-month program with me, I'll give you your money back. 10 times the value. If you don't get at least 10 times the value, I'll give you your money back. And I'm not even going to argue with you. I might ask you a few questions, but I've never had to have this conversation. I've offered money back guarantees on every course I've ever run. I've yet to have anybody take me up on that. So there you go. There's my guarantee to you. I know what I'm doing. And obviously that didn't come across in the last video, or maybe I wasn't correctly pitching what I'm doing here and what this course is about. But it will change your life. It will help you lose weight. It will help you to use energy properly. It will help you to feel better about yourself, and it will help you to energize your friends, your family, and your pets and stack the deck in their favor, folks. This is a win, win, win. And I'm going to be giving you almost 25 years of experience in a 3-month period of mentoring you and holding your hand through this process. So, folks, if you've got any questions, sign up here. Let me know. Get in touch with me. Let's have a conversation. Leave them in the comments, because this is a life-changing course, and I clearly haven't articulated that clearly enough in my last videos or in my course. So, and if there's anything that you believe is stopping you from wanting to do this, then get in touch and let's have a conversation, because I would not be doing myself or you justice to not position this correctly, because I know the impact that it will have on you. So, my Jedi friends, you will do this course and enjoy yourself and change your life off the back of it, or you'll get your money back. There you go. Can't say fairer than that, folks. Get in touch, sign up with the link. 10 people are going to have a life-changing journey with me. And if you're in any way curious, get in touch. Let's at least have a conversation. So, my Jedi friends, that's it from me today. Hopefully, you'll be joining me on this journey, because I am very excited by the program that I've put together here, and it will change your life.